Okay, you've just got hold of one of these, a harmonica, and you're not sure what to do. You don't know how to go from a complete beginner to being able to play stuff like this. My name's Liam Ward, and I run an online harmonica school for players of all levels from all around the world. Check out the link in the description to find out more about that. But today I'm going to help you focus as a beginner. There are several things you need to focus on as a beginner, and a few things that you really need to get to grips with if you're going to become a great harmonica player. Today we're talking about possibly the most fundamental skill of all, and that's breath control. So you might have noticed if you've tried playing through your harmonica that you can do something which is really unique to the harmonica. And that's to get notes on the blow and notes on the draw. So most wind instruments and free reed instruments, you get notes just by breathing out. But the harmonica is amazing in that you can get in and out. It's a really cool feature of the instrument. It's one of the reasons it's the best instrument in the world. And it's really important as a beginner that you get used to this. And that means learning to control your breath. So you hear harmonica players and teachers talk about breath control. So what does that mean? Well, I'm going to give you 3 top tips for improving your breath control. And I hope that as I go through these, you'll get a sense of what I mean. So my first tip is be the pipe, not the pump. So what I mean by this is that a lot of beginners tend to heave through the harmonica. So that means loads of force, loads of effort, tension in the shoulders, tension in the cheeks, tension in your tongue, and that produces out of tune notes. It produces a harsh sound, and it means that you're going to much more quickly break the harmonica or take it to the end of its life. So it's really important to think of yourself not as a pump forcing the air in and out, but as a pipe. So the air is just traveling in and out of you, out of your windpipe, from your lungs and out, and then back into your lungs. So you are a vessel rather than a force or an engine. It's sort of counterintuitive, but if you let the instrument play itself, then it will sound much better. So if I'm more relaxed, it'll sound like this. Whereas I force it, it's horrible, isn't it? I'm just breathing out on holes 1, 2, and 3. And I'm remembering to be the pipe, not the pump. This, by the way, is a C diatonic harmonica. This is a Hohner Special 20. I'll put a link in the description to buy one if you'd like to. Tip number 2, lower your jaw. Now, I've taught thousands of students over the years, and one common problem is that the jaw is too high up, closed up. And that contributes to a thin tone. And that's something we're really trying to avoid as harmonica players. Now, this can be almost instantaneously improved just by letting that jaw drop. Immediately, I've loosened the tension and I've allowed a lot more air to come in and out. So I'm able to relax more with my breath and get fuller, clearer notes. See how low that is? Instead of... Tip number 3, don't try to do anything. So what do I mean by this? Well, pressure, tension, and force are the enemy when it comes to getting a nice, clear breath control on the harmonica. So if you are tensing any muscles in your body, if you're putting any force into your breath, then you're going to be affecting that note. So what I mean by don't try to do anything is let everything go, let everything relax, and just breathe. Because as soon as you start trying to do something, you're introducing force and intention, and that can introduce pressure, and that can affect the sound of what you're doing. So you'll notice that harmonica players, even if they're playing really fast, complicated sounds, they look quite relaxed in what they're doing. So even if I'm playing a fast train imitation, I'm really quite relaxed. As soon as I tense, as soon as I start trying to do something, introducing that intention and that tension, then things start to go wrong and I start to have problems. So they're my 3 tips for good breath control. Use these to create a more natural sounding breath to your playing. This is the foundation upon which you build all of your other harmonica skills. So it is truly imperative that you get a handle of this as a beginner harmonica player. But there's no point having breath control if you can't play single notes. These are the building blocks of all melodies. So check out this video where I'll teach you how to play single notes. And if you'd like a step-by-step course from absolute beginner to advanced, and a place to chat with me and other harmonica players from around the world, I'm offering a free trial at the minute, so check the link in the description to find out more, and I hope to see you there soon. Enjoy your practice, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.